So I want to give a big shout out to Two Tie TV. He's asked me to do a few breakdown of a few fantasy fights. He's asked me to say who do I think would win if Keith Thurman fought Kell Brook. You know what? That would have been an epic and great fight. You know, that fight would have been a special fight. And actually the fight's a 50-50 fight. It's, you know, the Keith Thurman that fought Danny Garcia against the Kell Brook that fought Sean Porter. 50-50 fight. That's anybody's fight. Now let's break down. For me, Keith Thurman, very good boxer. He's got very good skills, very good legs. He's a very good mover, good puncher, decent power. Body resistance a bit weak, you know, chinny a little bit. You know, he does get hurt in fights, and against a big welterweight against Kell, that could be a problem, because Kell Brook, let's come on to his strengths. You know, a sharpshooter, not a great, I wouldn't call him a great mover, great timing, a very good accuracy, great shot selection, overall a very complete boxer. This would be, in my opinion, a very good fight, a very good fight, and it's one where I don't know who would win the fight. I honestly don't know who would win the fight. You know, when I look at their styles, I just can't think, you know, I can't unwrap it in my head. You know, when you see certain styles and you think, yeah, you know, Mayweather would do this to him, do that to him, because of styles make fights. With this one, if they were to meet, I can't kind of think how it would play out, especially in their primes where they were both at their best. I just don't know how it would play out, because I can see Kell Brook having the power to hurt Thurman, especially with body shots. But then I can also see Keith Thurman using his legs and his athleticism to outbox Brook, because I always thought Brook, if there's a good boxer in front of Brook, I always felt Brook could be outboxed, just because I felt Brook, you know, Amir Khan mentioned this, that he's a bit robotic. Yes, he's a very good sharpshooter, but if you're a guy with good legs that's moving and, you know, boxing him, how would he be able to fight against that kind of style? Because I've only seen Kell Brook against pressure fighters. You know, Errol Spence and Porter and Golovkin fought him the same way. They were really pressuring him. So I don't know how he would do against someone like Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman wouldn't pressure him. Keith Thurman would look to box him, land a big shot here and there, box and move the way Keith Thurman fights, because Keith Thurman would know that Kell Brook's very dangerous. So Keith Thurman, in my opinion, would adopt tactics where he would box and move, land a big power shot here and there like he did with Danny Garcia. I don't think Keith Thurman would be pressurizing Kell Brook and trying to adopt that tactic, because I feel he knows that Kell Brook's a sharpshooter and Kell Brook's a big welterweight that could punch, and he could hurt Keith Thurman. So Keith Thurman, in my opinion, would look to box and move. If I'm honest with you, I actually think this fight could be a very close fight. You know, I think Kell Brook, could he stop Thurman? I don't know. I don't know if he could hurt Thurman. Don't know whether he could stop him, whether he could finish the job. I think Keith Thurman could win a points decision. But I think Kell Brook could. I think the fight's one of those fights where it depends where the fight takes place. I reckon if the fight takes place in the UK, I think Kell Brook might sneak it out. And I think if the fight was to happen in America, I think Keith Thurman might sneak it out, because I think hometown decisions or home country decisions might come into it, because it'd be that close a fight. I honestly think it would be a great fight. And I think it's a fight which actually we were robbed of, because I think it's a fight that should have happened, because these two were exceptional welterweights, and in my opinion, at one point they were two of the best welterweights out there. So I felt like we should have got this fight, and it would have been an epic fight, a great fight to watch. Unfortunately, we never got to see these guys fight, and I don't think we'll ever get to see these guys fight now. And it's a shame, because like I said, I think both these guys were exceptional welterweights, you know, around the 2015-2016 period, and really we needed these two to fight. And unfortunately, we never got it. And it's sad, because both of these now are past their best, in my opinion. I think Keith Thurman has probably gone over the hill a little bit, and Kell Brook, for me, is definitely over the hill. So it's unfortunate that we never got to see these two guys fight. But I think if they had both fought in their primes, if I had to put a pound on anybody, because it would be a pound, I won't put a lot of money, even though I don't bet at all, but if I had to put a little bit on, I would say I would go with a Keith Thurman split decision win. Because I just think it would be very close, and it could be Kell Brook. It's one of them is 50-50, but if I had to put my money on somebody, I'll just put it on. Not a lot, by the way. I'd put it on Keith Thurman by split decision. I think it would be that close a fight. But again, leave your opinion, guys. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Who do you think wins this fight, Keith Thurman or Kell Brook? Guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page, and I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face, and I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs, where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.